Isaiah 48 emphasizes the stubbornness of Israel, the people of God. He gave them every opportunity to succeed. He gave them all of the information they could possibly need, and still they chose rebellion. Beginning in Isaiah 48, verses 4 and 5, "Because I know that you are obstinate, and your neck is as iron sinew, and your forehead brass, I declared them to you from old. Before they came to pass, I announced them to you, lest you should say, my idol did them, my carved image and my metal image commanded them." The Bible often refers to the Hebrews as a stiff-necked people, and this is the point of the imagery here. It's like they had iron in their necks and brass in their foreheads. They were totally non-compliant. They strongly resisted the will of God at every turn. They refused to be cured of their idolatry. In the New Testament, Stephen used the same metaphor to describe the Jews in Acts 7, verses 51 to 53. He said, "You stiff-necked people, uncircumcised in heart and ears, you always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do you. Which of the prophets did your fathers not persecute? And they killed those who announced beforehand the coming of the righteous one, whom you have now betrayed and murdered, you who received the law as delivered by angels and did not keep it." Stephen calls them stiff-necked people, meaning they were stubborn. Like an obstinate animal, they refused to be turned or corrected. Maybe Stephen was thinking of this passage in Isaiah 48 when he described the Jews in this way. In Isaiah 48, the immediate concern is with their idolatry. People have a long-standing tradition of trying to attribute the work of God to idols or nature or fate or even their own might. This is exactly what happened in Exodus 32 when the people compelled Aaron to make the golden calf. After they made this idol from their own hands, they said, "Look, these are your gods who brought you out of the land of Egypt." It's obviously absurd, but that's what people do. It was in that situation that God first said of Israel in Exodus 32, verse 9, "I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people." Here in Isaiah 48, the situation is exactly the same. The people created their own little gods and attributed the work of the Lord to the work of their own hands. The Lord is saying to his people, "You know that that's not true. I told you what would happen, and then it happened. And so now you're without excuse. You know that these are my works, and these are not the works of idols." Here's what's really thought-provoking. God always knew that Israel would resist him. Isaiah 48, verse 8, "For I knew that you would surely deal treacherously, and that from before birth you were called rebellious." That's really amazing, isn't it? This isn't hyperbole. This is literally true. God knew that Israel would be a rebellious people, but he chose them anyway. He blessed them anyway. That was Moses' message in Deuteronomy 9, verses 5 and 6. "Not because of your righteousness or the uprightness of your heart are you going in to possess their land, but because of the wickedness of these nations, the Lord your God is driving them out before you, and that he may confirm the word that the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Know therefore that the Lord your God is not giving you this good land to possess because of your righteousness, for you are a stubborn people." Do you think God would say something like this to us? I think he would. These stories about the rebellion of the Jewish people not only show us the nature of the Jews, but really the nature of all people. It's not that the Jews were particularly rebellious, it's that people are rebellious. So the story of the Bible is that the Lord, in his mercy, chooses to bless his people anyway. We receive grace not because of our own virtue, but because of God's virtue. Thanks for listening.